Thank you. You are much too kind. I didn't deserve that much applause, but I was so far away, so I got it. Hi. You might see me sweating. It's because I literally just ran from my last comedy show right over here with all my stuff. It reminds me of when I was hot, when I was a kid. When I was hot and I was a kid, my dad used to always say the exact same thing. Every hot day he'd say, "It's a good day for the ice cream, man." So, "It's a good day for the ice cream, man." I used to think, no, it wouldn't be. It wouldn't be a good day for the ice cream, man. It'd be all melted. He's got a smile on his face, though. He's an optimistic ice cream man. The Twilight's been very successful, hasn't it? And they released a werewolf film a couple of years ago, and that was kind of successful. And they're going to make another werewolf film. So werewolves are really hot right now. So I want to make a werewolf film, but not about a wolf. I want to do a movie about a guy who's bitten by a fish. And I'm going to call it Barraduda. So that's my idea. If you haven't found me funny so far, it's because it's me and the easel, so you have to listen to me and then look at the easel, and that's how you'll get the jokes. I didn't have time to change, but I would be wearing this shirt and it'd be very funny. If you can't see there, just pictures of me getting smaller and smaller and smaller. That one's Alan Bro, however. Pretty much switched at birth, me and Alan Bro. As you can probably tell, the celebrity I most identify with is with this man. Pac-Man, because he's exactly like me. He's big, he's round, he gobbles up everything in sight, and he's terrified of ghosts, just like me. And the good thing about having Pac-Man is, as a role model, is Pac-Man is the only celebrity in the entire world who doubles as a pie chart. This is people who once they pop, they cannot stop. This much smaller section is people who after popping can easily stop. That's a pie chart about Pringles. I'm not as smooth. You've probably seen a lot of very smooth comedians tonight. I'm not as smooth. You might notice I sweat a lot and I stutter a lot. I'm not as smooth as Michael Connell, our esteemed MC. I wish I could be. I wish I could, talk to the audience, but I'm not very good at that. I will try though. Hi sir, how are you?
Very good, thanks.
I'm good. Is it okay if we use the easel? Just read off the easel, it'll be nice and smooth. Cool. It'll be easel. Cool. So, sir, what is your name, sir? John Q. Dogface. That's a funny name. Boom, straight out of the park. So, John, what do you do for a living? Oh wow, that's really interesting. Studying Egyptology. How long have you been specialising in Egyptology for? Not long enough. So let's all play a game. That was fun. I've done one. Let's do the entire audience. I'll say a word. You say its opposite. It's the best game ever. So up. Down. Excellent. Open. Close. A cat. No, I'm sorry, the correct answer is inside out cat. Dog. I like going on the Facebook. I love being on Facebook, and I do all the quizzes. Every quiz that comes out, I always do it on Facebook. Which Spice Girl are you? Turns out I'm Baby Spice. Zig-a-zig-ah. I did one recently that said, what does your hair say about you? I was interested, what did my hair say about me? So I did the questions and I got the result, but I didn't really like the result. But I'm a proactive person, so I changed it. Now it says he's awesome. Just in case you're wondering, that is my real hair. So it says he's awesome, but it also says he's creepy. In the way that he shaves his own head, keeps a bag of his hair under his bed until he can think of a joke, which is what I did. I love Facebook, and I love The Social Network. Did anyone see The Social Network? Yeah, so it was a great film last year, and I'm glad they called the film The Social Network, and they didn't call it Facebook, because if they called the film Facebook, I would have thought it was a sequel to a John Woo film, where Nicolas Cage surgically replaces his face with a book. Of course, Judy Blume's Are You There, God? It's Me, Margaret. which is my favourite book. Sorry. During my last show, I was sitting on my leg really weird, and it's been asleep this whole time. So, not a joke, just what's happened. I'm sorry. Have you ever wondered when your leg falls asleep? Does it dream? Let's have a look. You wouldn't be able to pull them off, Michael. You're not Bon Jovi. So I'm a bit of a failure in my life. I must admit, I fail a lot. And whenever I fail, I look at myself in the mirror and I always say the same things. The same words come out of my mouth every time I fail. I look in the mirror and I say, pew, 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 pew. Because to me, that was the very first sound of my very first failure. I failed for the first time when I was 5 that I can remember. I had a plastic orange gun in my hand and I was trying to shoot ducks. I'm sure some of you have played Duck Hunt. There it is there. And every time you missed the ducks, up would jump that same annoying dog and go, pew, 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 pew. Every time I fail, I hear and I see that dog going, pew, 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 every time. Like the time I got fired from Beacon Lighting in Abbotsford, that happened. Pew, 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 pew. It's the dog. And the time I locked my car keys in the car for the 3rd time in a week, that happened. Pew, 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 pew. And when I did that joke earlier with the hair glued to the board that kind of weirded you guys out, pew, 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 pew. Just in case you were wondering, this is where Spot was hiding. So, like I said, I fail a lot, and I've lost a lot of jobs, and whenever I lose a job, I'm forced to go to Centrelink, and they send you to a job training centre where they teach you to learn how to write resumes and stuff like that. And on the walls of these places, they have motivational posters to motivate you. And this is a real one I saw back in my hometown in Warrnambool. It was a picture of a stork, and it was trying to swallow a frog, and the frog was choking it. And the poster said, "Don't give up." Who is that advice for? Is it for the stork? Is it for the frog? Is it for both of them? I mean, if it is for both of them, the follow-up poster is going to say, "Good job. You had a goal and you went out and achieved it and you're both dead." So I guess that's what you wanted. It got me thinking about the other famous motivational posters and how little sense they make. What about "Hang in there" with the little kitten? Hang in there. We've all seen that. Hang in there. What kind of advice is that? The follow-up poster to that one would probably say, "Sorry, that might have been a bad idea." I mean, you are a cat. You'll probably land on your feet if you let go. It's probably all right. So I decided I'd make my own motivational poster. I can't make it any less weird than the ones they actually have. So this is the one I made. Go. Yeah, that's about all the laughs I'm gonna get. Good. So like I said, I'm a bit of a failure. I'm really good. I'm really terrible with numbers. I can't do maths. I'm terrible with numbers. But what I'm really good at is knowing the casts of old retro television shows. Now, that doesn't seem to pan out, but it kind of does, because I can't do Sudokus with numbers. However, I can do Sudokus with the cast of the Brady Bunch. Let's just check if this one works. Marsha, Marsha, Marsha. It does work. That is my favourite joke ever that I've ever written. So I'm turning 30 soon, and I'm really worried. There's a list of things I have to do before I turn 30. And number 1 on the list, number 1 is I have to go to Melbourne Zoo. I have to. And once I'm there, I have to go to the butterfly house. And when I'm at the butterfly house, I have to see how many butterflies I can eat before they kick me out. It's my dream. Let me achieve my dream. So I'm broke, as well as being a failure. I'm broke all the time. I dream of a day where the shopkeeper will say to me, "Mr. Williams, put that away, your money's no good here," without adding, "because there's no such thing as a $75 note, and even if there was, I'm pretty sure Anthony Kalia wouldn't be on it." That's money you made at home. Not real money. I'm lazy as well, as you can probably tell. I'm so lazy that the next time I kidnap someone, I'm going to kidnap someone called Harold's son, so the ransom note is easy. Just cut out the whole words. It's easy. I have your son, Harold's son, prisoner. Harold's son is trapped alone. I want prices only from $999 for Harold's son, then freedom. That makes sense. Before I close tonight, I want to do a song. I want to do a song that we all know. Because I'm sure you've heard this song 100 times before, but I don't think you've realized how weird it is. And it is the Play School song. And we all know how it goes. It goes, there's a bear in there. There's a bear in the school, ladies and gentlemen. Please don't be worried, but there's a bear in the school. There's a chair as well. Well, of course there's a chair. It's a school, but there's a bear in the school. There's people with games. Do they know about the bear? Stop playing your games. There's a bear. It's figured out how to get downstairs. The bananas and pajamas probably taught him how. There's people with and stories to tell, like how they survived a bear attack. Open wide, come inside. I've been Michael Williams, guys. Thanks very much. Have a great night. Cheers.
Ladies and gentlemen,